Hey guys! This is my first time filming in our new place. So we moved to LA, which has been really nice. We haven't done that much. We haven't been here very long. We did like a whole road trip out here, which was incredible. And then we met my family for a vacation in Lake Tahoe. So then we came back down to LA. So we've been all over, living out of a suitcase for like a month, but it was amazing. So it feels good to kind of be like settled and have our place, and it's like slowly coming together. I don't have a desk chair, so that's why I'm sitting on the floor. But yeah, so this is my desk here, and then Nick's desk is over here. So I'm in our like loft area, and then I actually can look out our sliding doors here and see the Hollywood sign. So that's pretty cool. I will see you guys soon. I can't wait to film more videos here. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Canyon's gonna help me. I'm gonna go in with my favorite La Mercier Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. I'm just gonna take a generous amount of this. Whoa, that was way too generous. Just bring it down the neck. I'm gonna go with my favorite Too Faced Born This Way foundation. The best. I'm actually in a darker shade right now. It's natural beige. So I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in a light medium. And I actually just like to go upwards to kind of counteract gravity. No one wants wrinkles. And then just blend all that in with a beauty blender. This is also going to act as my primer for my eyes. I'm going to go in with my favorite color to start with is Beaches and Cream from Makeup Geek. I always use this one for some reason. It's just like the perfect shade and consistency. So grab one of these brushes, just a big fluffy brush, because I'm just going to put this all over my lid. And I just like to pack it on. I don't like to really move it around at first because the concealer is sticky, so it just kind of grabs a hold of it. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take Raw Sienna and Burnt Orange together on just a Morphe M433 brush. This is just a smaller fluffy blending brush, so I'm going to keep it concentrated a little bit more in the crease, but I'm still going to cover like most of my lid with it as well. Nick decided to take a shower right now, if you can hear that. And we don't have hot water, so it's a nice ice cold shower. But we get it in like 4 days. The gas company takes forever out here, and we did not realize. I think a really big key to not making it look patchy is you just want to make sure you're going really light-handed. If you're pushing too hard, you're going to push that pigment in and it's going to get stuck and it's going to be hard to blend around. So if you just keep your brush really light, it'll blend out really nicely. We'll see how long she lasts here. She'll probably get sick of me. He's freaking blow drying his hair right now. I'm going to take also the color Primavera. It's like this nice, really pretty light gold color. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Canyon has officially left me. Now I'm going want to take one of my favorite colors out of this palette, and this is Cypress Umber. So it's like this really dark brown color on the end. I'm just going to take this on a flat brush just so I can place it exactly where I want it and then blend it out. I'm just going to draw a V right in the outer corner here. I'm just going to start at the top there where I want my crease to be. Just kind of wiggle it back and forth, and then come down on the edge here. Just kind of line it up like that. And then just lightly blend out the edges. Bring it down towards your lashes there. So I'm not taking any extra product on the brush yet. I'm just kind of working in what's there. And I'm going to take a little bit of Real Gar, which is the orangey color right below that. And then I'm just going to kind of go over top of that darker brown. I'm just going to go back in with the same brush I put the raw sienna and burnt orange on, and just take a little bit more of that and just lightly blend out the edges. Just to soften it up a little bit. I'm going to take my flat top brush, and I'm just going to take raw sienna and burnt orange again and just kind of work that underneath my lashes. I want to bring them all the way into my inner corner. And I'm going to go in again with Cypress Umber and just keep that a little bit closer to my lash line and more on the outer edge. And just drag it into the inner corner a little bit. Right on the inner corner, I like to keep my brush kind of flat and come underneath my like tear duct area and not go up, because it kind of opens up your eye a little bit more if you keep it more angled downwards. So like right in here, I keep it underneath there. And then I'm just going to go back in with that little bit bigger brush and just blend out the edges. I didn't put any other product on it, I'm using whatever is left on this. Okay, so I'm going to do my brows, and I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Dip Brow. So I'm just brushing them through real fast. And just like brushing out any foundation that's in them. Okay, and I will do some brow gel after I do the rest of my face. So for summer, I like to do more of a cream bronzer first. So I'm going to go in with the Mehron, it's their HD Pro Foundation. It's in the shade, what's this, medium dark 2, I think. So I just take this on a little like Morphe Y10 brush. It's like this small little gold brush. And I just kind of carve out like underneath my cheeks here, on my forehead, and place the most pigment up there. And then also underneath here, I come underneath my chin right there. and just drag it backwards. So it just kind of sculpts out your face a little bit more. And then this brush is really nice actually, just like blend everything out. So I feel like this just looks so much more natural, especially in the summertime. And then I just go over it with a little bit of bronzer. But I just like the way this looks. And then the last thing I like to do with this product is just take a little bit, kind of pinch my brush a little bit, and then just place it right on the side of my nose there. Oh, and then I also do right underneath my lip a little bit. Same thing, I just pinch it. Just gives you that illusion of a bigger lip. Now I'm going to take my favorite Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to go over the same places I kind of went over with the cream bronzer. And then for down my nose and underneath my lip, I like to take a little flat like eyeshadow blending brush and use that because it's a little bit more precise. And then I just kind of bring it up and then just blend so lightly and connect underneath. Now I'm going to just finish up the eyes a little bit, so I'm going to go back in with that dark Cypress Umber on a flat top brush, and I'm just going to wiggle this right down by my lashes here, just to give it a little bit more definition there. And actually, I'm just going to take some black eyeliner, I think, and just make that a little bit darker by my lashes. Okay, so I'm going to use this Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm just going to put that right on the outer edges, just down by my lashes. And I'm just going to wait for that to dry a minute. And now I'm going to go back over it with the Cypress Umber. And that's just going to soften that because the liquid liner is like a little bit harsh. So this is just going to blend out the edges of that and just make it a little softer. And I don't think I'm going to do fake lashes. So I'm just going to put some mascara on. Perfect. So now we're gonna go into the fun part, some highlighting. I'm gonna take my normal like fluffy brush. So this one is from Sigma and it's an E40 brush. This is pretty much the one I always use for highlighting. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. And the first one I'm going to use, just because this is like a summery glowy look, I'm going to go with more of like a gold. So I'm going to go with Glow Getter, which is this one right down here. Just going to take it and pack it like pretty generously on my brush and then tap off the excess. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to place it instead of swirling it. So I'm just going to like push it in. Do it to the other side. Take the same color, and then instead of going over those places, I just go around the edges and just kind of lightly dust it so it kind of diffuses that out more. And then what I love to do is take the white Forever Lit color, and I'm just going to take off the rest, a little bit of that. And right where I was packing it on before, I'm just going to place this on top of that. And it just gives this extra like shine to it. And this kind of just creates a little bit more dimension and gives you like a crazy 3D look. And then I just take any excess and I just kind of work it right above my eyebrows there, just for like extra glow, right on my chin. Then I take a smaller brush. So I'm actually going to use the one I used for the gold on my eyes. I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. I'm going to take the same glow getter, and I'm going to do this on the inner corner of my eyes, underneath my eyebrow, down my nose, and above my lip. So just right in the center there. And then I like to bring this up a little bit, just to like really open up the eye. And this complements that Primavera color so nicely. And I just go right down the center of my nose and I do like an exclamation point. So I just do this part right here and then just a dot like right on the edge. And then I buff it out so it blends in nicely. Sometimes I just use my finger. Okay, so my camera overheated, so I went and changed. So pink is normally like not something I wear, but so I think this is like the first pink thing I've ever bought in my life, but I actually really like it. So I think to go with that theme, I'm gonna do like a pretty pink lip and like a really nice like pink cheek. I am gonna use this Benefit California blush. It's like this really pink, like gold, corally color. So for blush, I always use this Morphe E4 brush. And just swirl it around. This one's like pretty light and sheer, so which I like for blushes. I hate when blushes are like super pigmented. So I'm just gonna go over this. So you can kind of pack on as much as you want then. And I kind of just concentrated a little bit more on the apples of my cheeks. And I like to do the blush last because I feel like it kind of sandwiches everything together, like the highlight, can't really talk while I do this, and the bronzer. Because sometimes if you do the highlighter after the blush, I feel like you get that like zebra stripe look, so whereas this can just like blend the edges of that together and it just like flows seamlessly then. Now back to the highlight where I was at before. I forgot. Okay. And then you can just blend it out as much as you want. And then I'm going to go back over with the Forever Lit color. I'm going to do the same thing, just like right in the corner there. I'm just going to pack that in. Just right on top there. So it just gives you like added dimension and just really brightens and opens the inner corner there. Just like right at the top there. For lips, I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics Cocoa K. I'm going to use lip liner and the liquid lip. And then I'm probably going to go over top of it with this gloss. This is one of my favorite glosses. It's from Marc Jacobs and it's called Pretty Thing. So I'm just going to fill my whole lip in with this. Okay, and then I'm going to let that dry. So I'm just going to go in and set my whole face with a setting spray. Okay, so I didn't get to the setting spray yet. We're going. So this is how I get ready. I'm like completely out of order. Okay, so I put earrings in. So I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Just give myself a nice little bath with it. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just take the Marc Jacobs lip gloss and put that baby on. So I love the formula of these lip glosses. They're super glossy and not crazy pigmented, which I like. But I hate peppermint so much, and they smell like peppermint. Alright, you guys, so that is the finished look. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video.